Look, the NASCAR playoffs stink. Just give me a full season champion already. Whatever, dude. The playoffs make every race matter. What if instead of the playoffs, we took the best driver from every type of track, short track, intermediate, large oval, drafting track, and road course, and let them battle it out for one ultimate crown? Well, that's exactly what we're doing today. Welcome to the NASCAR Track Cup Championship round. 5 drivers, 5 different types of tracks, 1 true champion. Let's meet the drivers. Surprisingly enough, Kyle Larson is our drafting tracks champion. We'll be riding along with him as we kick off this championship round at Daytona. No one is surprised that SVG is our road course champion. Race number 2 is at Watkins Glen. Next up, it's large ovals. Denny Hamlin was a force on these types of tracks this season, and we will follow him at the iconic Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Yes, I'm an Indiana native. Yes, this is my homer pick. The penultimate race of the round will take place at the legendary Bristol Motor Speedway, and we will see that race from the POV of Ryan Blaney, our short track champion. Christopher Bell was just a smidge better than his competition on intermediate tracks this season. We'll be on board with him when we crown a champion. Which one of our 5 drivers will prove they are the best across every type of track? Let's start those engines. I mentioned in the intro that we were going to be starting things off with Kyle Larson at drafting tracks. We qualified 8th, and we are ready to go here at Daytona. 21 lap race. I do have the settings to have at least, or I think just 1 pit stop. So I will have to pit around the 11 lap mark, so about halfway through. Got a good run on Tyler Reddick there. I did not mention it in the intro, but to the left there is how I will be doing the points for this 5 race shootout. And if you do not finish in the top 10, you get no points. So I'm interested to see how this spread will look once we're all done here. As we're about to go, are we about to go 4 wide here? We've got Brad in front of us. I'm content to just kind of ride around for a bit. Gotta run. And Kyle Larson has taken the lead here on lap number 5. We've just completed lap number 7, so we are a third of the way through this first race of the Track Cup final. Battling right now with Chase Briscoe for the lead. Green flag pit stops on upcoming unless somebody wrecks. So far, it's just Larson and Christopher Bell as far as drivers in this championship hunt in the top 5 currently. All right, so it is time to pit. 1.5 cans of fuel, 4 tires. I think this will be good, and then we'll be in good shape here. I just got to get to the bottom, so we'll see if I can do that here in the next half a lap. I do have black flags on, by the way. The AI cars slow down a lot quicker. They're a lot more smoother onto pit road than obviously my noob rear end. So we'll see how this works here. I just need to slide in here. Please. My hand's out the window. We're not going to pull a Ty Dillon. I don't even care if we're getting down to... I'm slow getting onto pit road, but we're not getting a black flag. That's for sure. All right. Let's get her done, boys. All right, we come off of pit road. Do we seriously not have anyone with us? Did we literally take that long getting on and off pit road? That is tragic. We are 40th and have no friends. My apologies, Kyle. I didn't realize I screwed up that bad. I was just trying to make sure I didn't get a black flag. Luckily, we'll have some cars that are coming off pit road and maybe hopefully somewhat up to speed, and we'll catch them, hopefully. That's kind of what I'm banking on right now. And then we can make up some time. Either that or I gotta pray for a caution. We're now 2/3 of the way through here. I'm up to 32nd, thank goodness, because I finally started to kind of cycle through as far as green flag pit stops are concerned. It makes me feel a little bit better because maybe I'm, either the people behind me will catch up or I'll catch up to the person in front of me. Maybe I should slow up and let the cars behind me catch up and we'll all draft together. But I also think that's, I've already made one bad decision. Let's not make another one. I'm honestly surprised that some of these guys were able to go so much longer than me on fuel, but I guess that's how it is. I'm also surprised that I am not gaining on the other single car in front of me and the cars behind me aren't catching up a little bit more. I'm just kind of in no man's land right now. Objects in the rear view mirror may be closer than they appear. I am having somebody catch up a little bit. That's good. Keep me with you guys. I want to stay with you guys. Let's go. Oh, or he's just going to spin me. Hey, man. That's not cool. But definitely spin me out so we can cause a caution. Josh Berry is being a jerk right now, dude. All right, we're at 2 to go, and things are looking pretty bleak for Kyle Larson in the first round of the Track Cup Championship. And it would appear, oh my gosh, Riley Herbst is about to take the white flag. What is happening right now? Green flag pit stops really kind of screwed us up here. But we're coming to the white flag. I just need to get around Josh Berry and Daniel Suarez here. And Kyle Busch. I didn't forget about you, buddy. To at least get some more positions, although it doesn't really matter because I'm nowhere near the top 10. So I do apologize, Kyle Larson. We kind of screwed you up here. Listen, I didn't know that slowing up to get on pit road, I might turn black flags off because I was like, I didn't know slowing down those couple of seconds. I mean, I guess I should have known that, but I didn't think that was going to affect me that much, but here we are. Todd Gilliland is going to win the Coke Zero 400 here in the first race of the championship round. I am going to be 27th. Let's make sure we at least finish at the front of this pack. And to the line, no, Daniel. No, Daniel. And it's a 27th place finish for Kyle Larson. You have Todd Gilliland winning the race, AJ Allmendinger second, Riley Herbst third, Brad Keselowski fourth, Elio Castroneves rounds out the top 5, Chase Briscoe sixth, Tyler Reddick seventh, Austin Dillon 8th, William Byron 9th, and Chase Elliott 10th. I chose Daytona as the first race in this championship round to kind of be the ultimate shuffle button, but instead, it is the ultimate equalizer, as all 5 of our drivers leave the drafting track round with 0 points. We are off to a fantastic start. I will say this, I do feel better that just 2 of our championship 5 drivers finished inside the top 20 last race. But I have the feeling that after qualifying 25th with SVG at Watkins Glen, I'm about to do him as big of a disservice as I did Kyle Larson at Daytona. Gonna be... Okay, I thought there was gonna be a lot more attrition through that first turn, especially because I know NASCAR 25 is real strict about cutting corners, which that's fine, whatever. We'll figure it out, but hopefully I'll get some... Okay, I need to be braking a lot sooner than where I am. Okay. Sounds good. I wasn't braking nearly that early when I qualified, so that's probably part of the first problem. And here we go. I didn't cut the corner. I just can't drive. But we're going to have to win on pit strategy. That's kind of how I thought I was going to have to anyway. Let's see if I'm any better going through the bus stop here in the second lap. No, don't cut it, 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 don't cut it. Okay, okay. Much better through the bus stop, although I am way up the track, almost going through the boot. Please don't say I cut a corner. Please don't say I got a corner. Trip number 3 through the bus stop. Oh my gosh. I'm a freaking natural. But then you have this. I don't know what I'm doing. Listen, you wonder why most of my content is me simulating in sports games? This would be why. Gaming in general, I'm not the greatest at, but this is kind of proving it. Racing terribly at a road course with possibly, well, not possibly, the best road course racer in the Cup Series right now. I'm going to pause us here as we just crossed the halfway point of this race at Watkins Glen. You're not missing much. I'm still terrible. There's 6 laps left. I think I have like 5 or 4 laps left of fuel. So I think I'm going to pit this time and just kind of hope that I pass everybody else who needs to pit as well. I don't know if it'll make that much of a difference, but maybe being super short on pit road, not taking any tires or anything like that, like, I think that's the play. I think that's the only way we can salvage a top 10 in some points here with SVG. My apologies to SVG fans out there. I'm one of them, and I am doing him a terrible disservice here at the Glen. But yeah, I think this is the only strategy, and I'm going to be real heartbroken if I see some of these other guys pitting.
Later.
Well, that's just sad news. I'm not as smart as I thought I was. That should be a shock to no one. But we're on pit road. We're going to try to win just purely on gas mileage. I say win, like, listen, I want to just make the top 10. Three seconds on pit road, and now we just try to not suck. I will say, full disclosure, I am 100% if I spin going through the bus stop, we are spin gating this 100%. So just throwing that out there. Full collusion by the maker of this. Oh my god, why do I suck so bad here? I suck so bad. I'm going to run the boot, guys. I do want to do a video like that sometime where I run the boot. But listen, I'm going to be needing to turn the AI all the way down for that one. Yeah. Oh, I cut big time. Oh, I didn't get screwed over for that. Okay, I'll take that. I thought for sure that I was going to be in big time trouble. All right, so we're up to 24th. Oh, 25th.
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
White flag is out. Race is over on the next flag, so no more spin gate opportunity here. Yes, I do realize that why I can't get through some of these corners is because I didn't get tires, which was totally intentional. That move to go ahead and get gas early is only going to end up making about a 4-stop difference, a 4-position difference is what I mean. But we are going to show you me going through the bus stop one more time just because I feel like it's pretty comical because I still am not very good. Although are the worn tires helping me through the bus stop? I don't know. But not very good output for SVG. I only feel vindicated in the off chance that, like, I don't think he was going to win our championship anyway. No offense. He is getting better on ovals, and he did finish 13th at Daytona, the best of our 5, but no dice. I'm going to get a 10-second penalty because... No, I'm not. Okay, I keep thinking I'm going to every time I go outside of the lines here, outside the track limits. But yes, we are going to limp to the finish line here at Watkins Glen with a 21st place finish. Yikers. So Chase Elliott is your winner at Watkins Glen. Kyle Larson is the highest finisher of our championship drivers. He is 3rd. Ryan Blaney is 6th. Denny Hamlin is 9th. So Larson, Blaney, and Hamlin will leave the road course round with points towards their championship efforts, unlike Christopher Bell and SVG, who will leave the Glen still with no points. So we are 2 races in to our championship round, and so far things have not gone well for me as the POV driver. Look, I know I did Larson dirty at Daytona, but that was really a mulligan because nobody scored points. The real abomination is the fact that I finished 21st at a road course with SVG. That simply cannot happen. But look, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good. I've got a fresh new haircut and some fresh new settings because I'd rather not personally nerf any more drivers. Large ovals are next, and we are headed to the Brickyard to see if Denny Hamlin can earn points and stay in the hunt under my control. Let's go. I did use Indy as the track I used to kind of work with the settings a bit. So I know I'm starting 11th, but I do feel confident about this race. This may be the race I feel the most confident with. But also, I'm saying that knowing that I'm probably going to do something like that and drive in the grass. Listen, I haven't raced a NASCAR game since you could, like, race Ryan Newman with a Dodge Viper. So, the 21-lap race, 20 to go now. Pit stop's about halfway through, so we'll see how strategy kind of affects things here. As we're up to 7th. I should have got out of the gas a lot sooner. I'm probably going to hit the wall. We're going to try to... Okay, I tried to stay out of the wall. Didn't work too well. But, my goal is to kind of just stay out as long as possible and then kind of go from there. We'll see where we end up. But right now, I mean, this will be... As the POV driver, this will be my first point-scoring race. If I were to do some good here. On the inside of Briscoe, we're going to take that position, hopefully. Come on, Chase, give it to me. Now chasing down our employee in Tyler Reddick. We'll try not to run him up the racetrack. We'll give him a little friendly tap, though. Let him know who's behind him. Oh, good. I ran Busher into the wall there a little bit. Sorry, Chris. I'll give the position back. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe I'll just hit the wall myself. We are now a quarter of the way through the race. We've worked our way up to 6th. I think the only driver ahead of me that's running for a championship is Larson, who, to be fair, is the points leader. But that's kind of the main thing to keep in mind. Let's see, where is Larson? Oh, it doesn't show me, so he must be 2nd. Another one of my 2311 drivers here in Bubba Wallace. Bubba, don't make me go all Kansas on you, buddy. I'm trying to make the pass here. You're not running for a championship in this scenario. Coming to the completion of lap number 6. We are up to 4th. I'm happy with that because I can actually show you guys the action at the front without having to tell you after the race, hey, I know I finished 34th, but hey, this is what happened at the front. All right, it looks like 4 laps until we have to pit as we take 3rd away from Chase Elliott. The other thing that I'm thinking about is the fact that we have not had a caution yet in this series. I do have cautions on. I double-checked that I had it on going into this race, and I do. So, I'm surprised that we have not yet had a caution. I mean, look, next is Bristol, so we'll probably have a caution then. But I'm just surprised that we haven't had one yet. All right, we're coming to the halfway point. Leaders are pitting, so I will take the lead here. Or why haven't I taken... Oh, Larson didn't pit. Okay. So Larson's doing the same strategy as me. That's a little disconcerting because I was kind of hoping to be the only driver of the lead pack staying out, but okay. Well, that's fine because I also don't want to run out of gas either as we pull up to Chad Fincham. I really don't want to run out of gas, so I guess we'll I guess we'll still oblige with this strategy. I wish it was my 2 right side tires that were the ones that were degrading, because then I could just get 2 tires and maybe only 1.5 cans of fuel and make a shorter pit stop and make up some of that time on Larson. But I think the call is 4 tires and a full tank of fuel, and we can see what happens from there. I'm backing it down as much as I can. Oh my gosh, that was so close. That was maybe my smoothest entry into pit road of the video. Oh, just barely behind Kyle Larson. We are 2/3 of the way through this race. We're trying to chase down Kyle Larson and William Byron. We're about 1.5 seconds back. We're working through lap traffic, which hopefully will slow them down a bit. I mean, obviously it's going to take me some time to get around them too, but hopefully these lappers will affect them more than it'll affect me. Probably not, but we are gaining. We're down to 1.2 seconds. Let's make this a thing. Keselowski and Reddick are 5 seconds behind us, 6 seconds behind us, so I feel pretty good about that. Going low on Byron again. Give me some space. Let's go. Oh, it's not going to end well. I was going to say I was drifting up a little bit. I didn't want to end up getting into a wreck with Byron there. But we are going to use, who was that? Cole Custer as a pick to get by Byron, and now we've got Larson in our sights with less than 5 laps to go. It was literally the race off pit road that made all the difference. White flag presented by Credit One Bank. Not an ad, just repeating what I hear on TV. Oh, Barry is slowing him down a little bit. Not as much as I would like for him to, but you did all you could, Josh Berry. I don't think I've ever become more of a Josh Berry fan than after the first 3 races of the playoffs this year, because those were some rough runs. I had to get out of the throttle a bit. I'm running too hot. Oh, well, you know what? We're trying to catch up to Larson. I can't fault myself. We're going to stick it in the gas here and hope we can catch him a bit. I can't fault myself for going for it all there. But Kyle Larson's going to win at the Brickyard. Denny Hamlin's going to come home second. And I'm going to feel a lot better about my driving skills. So much like Watkins Glen, we have 3 championship drivers earning points. Kyle Larson earns 15 points for getting the win. The silver medal at Indy earns Denny Hamlin 12 points. And Seabell earns 2 for rounding out the top 10. As we head into the penultimate race of our Track Cup final round, the points look like this. Kyle Larson is our leader with 25 points. Denny Hamlin is second with 15. Ryan Blaney has earned 6 points in this final round. Seabell has 2 points, and SVG still sits on a goose egg. We could see a shakeup here, though, as Ryan Blaney is our short track specialist. We're at Bristol, and we start on the outside of the front row. Let's see what can happen here. I think pretty much, with the exception of SVG, all of our championship drivers have qualified in the top 10. So this could be a very interesting race. We'll have to see how it all goes down. 65 laps in this race. And it looks like, barring a caution, we will see at least 1 pit stop here, as it's a pretty big fuel window, but not enough to get us to the end. Unless we have our first caution, because like I said before, we have not seen a caution yet in this final round. Ooh, big overarching turn on Hamlin. We kind of put Hamlin in the wall a little bit. Not a great move there. Hamlin's going to try to get back at us on the outside. I'm going to let out of the throttle just to not, ding him up too bad here. Still making contact with Hamlin as we are gaining on lap traffic here. I'll let Hamlin go, I think, just so that way... Oh, he's gonna... Yep, I deserve that. As we make our way through lap traffic here. Oh, hit the wall. Ooh. Nearly used Hamlin's own driver as a pick to get the lead back. All right, now I'm going to use a fellow Ford to get the lead back, as we're going to clear Todd Gilliland, and we've got the lead. Poor SVG. I wish I would have raced better with you at Watkins Glen, because you'd at least have some points on the board, but it has not been a good final round for our road course champion. Oh, we got a spin. Oh, we're going to see our first caution of this series. Everybody's pitting, so I kind of feel like I have to, too. We'll repair our damage, too. I've put like half the field a lap down, so we can work back through traffic. I'm not worried about that. So we are restarting fourth after the caution. Not too bad. Christopher Bell has the lead. I don't know what happened to Denny Hamlin, because he pitted with us as I get into Reddick there. Like, Hamlin pitted too, so I'm kind of surprised that he's... Looks like... Oh, he's back there. He's, like, barely in the top 10. Making the pass on Byron. I've passed William Byron, I feel like, a lot in this series. At least in the last two races. Oh, making a move on Seabell. Didn't want to get into him. I know I used up Denny Hamlin quite a bit. But we're going to try to lay off of Seabell a little bit. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll still race Seabell with as much aggression. We got the lead back. Ooh. I had to get out of the throttle a bit. Didn't want to hit the wall. Want to conserve our tires a little bit as we get to the halfway point. What a battle for the lead we've got right now between Ryan Blaney and Christopher Bell as we hit the halfway point of this race. Hit the wall a bit, but we did complete the pass, so I'm happy about that, although we have to get out of the throttle a bit to get around Chad Fincham. Is Chad Fincham going to spit out? Chad, keep it together, Chad, keep it together. We're going to use you as a pick, Chad. Let's go. $20 laps left here at Bristol. Ryan Blaney, moi, is in the lead, putting as many cars as possible between, although I do not like the look of that big pack up there. Nobody spin out in front of me, please. Putting as many cars between me and Christopher Bell as possible. I don't even know if he's still second. I've kind of had my, no, it was William Byron in second now, 5 seconds ahead. Seabell has fallen back to fifth. I was just kind of riding around. I was trying to, just kind of look at how badly I'm using the tires because I've just been using the front end of my car as a battering ram. Oh gosh, Corey again, dude. Corey, you're killing me, dude. Everybody is pitting, and now I feel like I should too again. I'm feeling peer pressured. Everything that I want to try to do to be, to be like, to have a little bit of an edge, it's getting taken away from me. We're getting 2 right side tires, and we'll repair my damage again. We'll just kind of go from there. We restart on the outside of the front row, restarting second. with 12 laps to go. Kyle Larson, ooh, I'm using the apron a ton, getting into Larson a bit. Oh, I carried a whole lot of speed into that part of the corner there. Had to do what I had to do what I had to do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like screw over Larson there, but I was like, I have to go. Five laps remaining. We are nearly 3 seconds ahead of Christopher Bell. Denny Hamlin is in fourth. Those are our top three championship drivers. As we are making our way around the lappers are just insane in this race. They do not want to let me by. Are we 4 wide right now? We are literally 4 wide in the corner here at Bristol. This is going to be big for Ryan Blaney. 2 to go. Blaney only has 6 points. This will put him at 21, as Ryan Blaney is currently the only championship driver in the top 5. Final 2 corners. 2 more left turns, I guess is a better way to say that. Now we're at the final 2 corners of this race, and Ryan Blaney, our short track specialist, is going to score the win at Bristol. Ryan Blaney becomes the first of our championship drivers to score a win at the track that he specializes in. He goes from 6 points to 21 after that victory. Christopher Bell does end up in the top 5. He comes home 4th, earning 8 points on the day. Blaney and Bell are the only 2 drivers to score points towards their championship run, which means we have a massive shakeup atop the leaderboard. Heading to Charlotte, our championship race. Kyle Larson has 25 points. Ryan Blaney moves from 3rd to 2nd after his win at Bristol. Denny Hamlin is 3rd with 15 points. Christopher Bell has 10 points and is in 4th. And SVG, still with a goose egg, down at the bottom. The whole point of the championship race, wherever it's being held, is to create that Game 7 moment. And that's what we have here at Charlotte. Sharing the front row after qualifying are Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson. Denny Hamlin qualified 4th, and Ryan Blaney qualified 7th. We are in a situation where really Seabell and Hamlin are in must-win scenarios. They really need to get the win and get some help behind them to earn the championship. Larson and Blaney are in much better shape. Whoever is ahead of the other at the end is likely going to be our champion. So it's going to be fun to watch here in this 52-lapper here at Charlotte. It looks like our pit window is about 20-ish laps, which means that we're going to have a 2-stopper. We have now completed a quarter of the running here in this championship race. We're about 3 seconds ahead of second place, William Byron. I did say that Hamlin and Bell were in kind of a must-win scenario. The only thing that kind of spoils that is where Larson is in 3rd. Because Larson, if he finishes 3rd, gets 10 points, and Seabell... Oh my gosh, Austin Dillon, you jerk. Seabell needs to win to get to 25 points, which is where Larson is now. So Larson needs to finish outside the top 10 for Seabell to have a chance. Got about 5-ish laps until we need to pit. Really, I guess around 6. So we'll probably pit around lap 21. Despite what everybody else does, I'll likely just stay out for as long as I can to just gain as much ground as possible to make sure that I retain the lead when I come off the pit road. That's what the hope is. Whether or not that's how it will go down is a whole different story. So just kidding, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to make it to lap 20, but that's really fine. I've gone really as far as I can here. We're going to get 4 tires and a full tank of gas, and hopefully we'll still be the leader of this race. All right, make sure we put our hands out the window. We don't want a William Byron situation going on here. Oh, what is happening? Oh my gosh. What is going on coming off of pit road here? There's Larson. That's who we really can't have beating us here. But just like that, Kyle Larson gets the lead. All right, Seabell to the inside of Larson, looking for that lead. Oh, in the grass! The pass in the grass! Gonna make it stick through the corner, and we do. Let's go. Daniel Suarez being a great wingman, blocking Larson for us. Oh. Made a late, pass in the grass on Captain Collarbone to put him a lap down. Don't really want to be using the pass in the grass too often as the leader here. We are halfway through the championship race here at Charlotte. Christopher Bell with a 1.5 second lead on the rest of the field. But the great run that I've been having as Christopher Bell is getting a little bit spoiled by the fact that you've got Larson in second and Hamlin in third, both of those drivers ahead of Bell in the championship. Right now, as they run, Larson would be our champion. Final pit stop upcoming here on lap 38. 1.5 cans of fuel gets us to the end. We're going to take 4 fresh tires. I think currently we're like nearly a lap ahead of the rest of the field. I really wanted to be a lap ahead of the field and really stretch it, but I think pretty much everybody has made their pit stop, so it's time for us to do so too. Go! Another not so clean entry into pit road. Oh my gosh, what has been with the getting on and off pit road? So I don't know what exiting pit road has done to me, but ooh, leader's pitting, so that's Logano. Oh gosh, that screwed me up big time. Truex kind of checked up in front of me. I was too kind of caught up in the fact that Logano was pitting. So we've got about 12 laps left, 13 laps left. Larson leads by a couple of seconds. I'm confident that we can catch up with him, but the main issue is the fact that right now it does not appear like Christopher Bell, despite the incredible run that he's had at Charlotte today, is going to be a champion of the NASCAR world, because even if we can catch up to Larson and get the win, Larson finishing second pretty much ties up his championship run. But we'll see if we can chase him down here. I mean, look, we can do a real jerk move and spin Larson, but in this game, even if you spin somebody out, they'll still end up pretty much about where they were on track before they spun, so that's just not really going to do us a whole lot of good. As we are gaining on Larson, can we get him in this turn? It looks like we will. So Seabell back to the lead here at Charlotte. Coming to 10 to go. Final lap here at Charlotte, as it looks like Christopher Bell will get the win. Just have to make it through these final few corners. C. Bell is our intermediate representative here in the championship round, and he will score the win here at Charlotte as Bell gets the win and Kyle Larson gets the championship. What a dominating performance by Christopher Bell. He scores the win by a whopping 8 seconds, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough to earn him a title, as Kyle Larson brings home the championship with his second place finish. All 4 of the drivers who still had a chance at the title finished in the top 10 and scored points, so this last round was by far the best of our championship drivers. Denny Hamlin comes home in 3rd, and Ryan Blaney comes home 8th. After taking the best driver from every type of track and putting them into a 5-race championship round, what we come up with is Kyle Larson as your 2025 NASCAR champion. The 5-car truly was the best at every type of track. I mean, he had top 10s at the road course and short track. He won on the large oval, and he finishes 2nd at the intermediate. Really, the only track he wasn't successful at was the one where I was controlling him at the drafting tracks, where he finished, what did we finish, like 27th, something like that? So that was really the only blemish on his championship round. All that said, I hope you guys enjoyed my take on how NASCAR should determine its champion for a given season. My goal for the future is to do this on a much larger scale, having a full-fledged track cut for every classification of track, culminating in a championship round, much like the one you just watched. But that will be all for today's video. I hope all of you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave it a like, subscribe to become one of the Burger Bros, subscribe for more NASCAR content, and I will see you guys all on the flip side.